Welcome to the Rugby Obsession Deep Dive.
Great to be here.
So, if you're keen to get the real inside track on when and where the Southern Hemisphere's Titans are going to clash in 2025, well, you are definitely in the right spot.
Absolutely.
We're diving straight into the, let's say, juicy details of the newly released 2025 Rugby Championship schedule. This is pretty much straight off the press from Rugby 365.
It is indeed fresh news.
And hey, folks, if you're already enjoying getting this kind of in-depth rugby insight, do us a favor, smash that subscribe button for Rugby Obsession. Trust me, there's plenty more like this coming your way.
Definitely worth it. So yeah, SANZAAR has officially dropped the kickoff times. You can get your calendars out. The 2025 Rugby Championship, it's going to kick off August 16th.
August 16th.
And it runs right through until October 2nd. So it's a solid block of top-tier rugby for everyone.
Okay, good stuff. So the format then, the one we kind of know, is that sticking around? The mini tour thing?
Yeah, exactly. No changes there. The mini tour format is staying put. It seems to be working. Right. So each of the big four, Argentina, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, they'll all play 6 matches again.
6 matches, I think.
3 at home, 3 away. Standard stuff.
Gotcha. Now, for anyone maybe a bit newer to this, could you just quickly break down what that mini tour actually involves for, like, a single team?
Sure, yeah. So basically, each nation gets to host one 2-match tour. A visiting team comes to them for 2 games.
Okay.
Then they'll pack their bags and do a 2-match away tour themselves, visiting someone else.
Right.
And then for the 4th team remaining, it's that classic home and away setup. 1 game each,
Perfect. Makes total sense. So let's zoom in a bit. The current world champs, South Africa, what's their path look like for 2025? Any initial thoughts on that?
Well, South Africa's start is pretty interesting. They kick things off at home, hosting Australia for 2 tests.
Okay. Doubleheader against the Wallabies.
Exactly. Then immediately after that, they've got a really tough trip across the ditch, as they say, for 2 away games against New Zealand.
Wow. Okay. That's a huge start. Australia, then New Zealand, back-to-back tours, essentially.
Yeah, that early Antipodean swing will be a massive test for them right out of the gate.
No kidding. Okay, what about the All Blacks then? Where are they traveling for their 2 away games?
New Zealand's away mini tour takes them to Argentina, so 2 tests down in South America for them.
Right.
And then, like we just said, they come back home to host those always massive games against South Africa.
Yeah, those are always, like, box office, aren't they?
Always. And the Wallabies. Who are they hosting for their 2-match series at home?
Australia, yeah. They're scheduled to host Argentina for their 2 home tests.
Ah, okay. That should be a fascinating contest, actually, especially with Argentina's, recent form and ranking.
Definitely. 5th in the world now, aren't they?
They are, yeah. Flying high.
No, we can't really talk Rugby Championship without mentioning, the big grudge matches. What's the story with the Bledisloe Cup this time?
Right, the Bledisloe. So those tests between Australia and New Zealand, they're sticking to that traditional home and away format. 1 game's set for Perth.
Okay.
And the other one will be in Auckland.
Classic venues.
Yeah. And meanwhile, South Africa and Argentina, they've got their clashes too. One will be in Durban.
Durban, okay.
But here's the real curveball, the one that's got people talking. Their other match, it's being played in London.
London. Really? Okay, that's unexpected. Has it happened before, often?
Well, this is only the 2nd time ever that a rugby championship match proper will be held outside the traditional territories. Argentina, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa.
Wow. Only the 2nd time. That feels significant, doesn't it? Like a deliberate move. What do you think the thinking is there?
It's a great question. It certainly raises some, interesting possibilities, right? Is it maybe a strategic play? Trying to showcase the championship to a wider, perhaps European audience?
Could be. Boost the profile.
Maybe. Or test the waters for something bigger. And you wonder about the atmosphere, A Puma Springboks clash at, say, Twickenham. It's a really fascinating development. And actually, I'd be genuinely keen to hear what you, the listeners, think about that one.
Yeah, definitely one to ponder. What's the official line from SANZAAR? What are they saying about the overall schedule?
Well, the SANZAAR CEO, Brendan Morris, he sounds pretty pumped. He's called the Rugby Championship, and I quote, the pinnacle of Southern Hemisphere rugby and one of the world's most prestigious tournaments.
High praise.
Indeed. And he's basically anticipating another year of really high-quality, compelling rugby across 11 different cities in the 4 main countries, plus London now, obviously.
Right, and looking at the teams themselves, there's a real buzz building already, isn't there? Everyone's got a different story coming into this.
Oh, absolutely. You've got South Africa, like you said, reigning world champs, reigning rugby championship holders. Huge target on their back.
Everyone wants to beat them.
Exactly. Then Argentina, up to 5th in the world rankings. They are a serious threat now, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
New Zealand, they'll be coming off a tough test series against France just before this, so they'll be battle-hardened.
Okay.
And Australia, well, they've got arguably the biggest preparation possible, hosting the British and Irish Lions right before the championship kicks off.
Oh, yeah, the Lions tour. That's massive prep.
Yeah.
So it really feels like all the ingredients are there for some truly epic encounters.
Couldn't agree more. It's shaping up brilliantly. And speaking of epic, folks, if you want breakdowns of all these key matchups as they happen, make sure you are subscribed to Rugby Obsession. Don't miss out.
Nicely put. It genuinely does sound like we're in for a cracking rugby championship in 2025. So to you listening right now, we really do want to hear from you. What are your sort of gut reactions to this schedule?
Yeah, definitely.
Which matches have you already circled? Why those ones? And of course, what's your take on that really intriguing London fixture? Let us know. Jump into the comments wherever you listen. We're all ears.
Absolutely. Your thoughts really add to the whole conversation. We're eager to hear your perspectives, how these schedules might impact the teams, and what that London game really signifies for the sport.
Okay, well, we hope this deep dive into the 2025 Rugby Championship schedule has painted a clear and hopefully exciting picture of what's heading our way. It really is shaping up to be another thrilling edition of this great tournament.
Looking forward to it.
Huge thanks for tuning into this Rugby Obsession deep dive. We'll be tracking all the action, and we really look forward to you joining us for our next episode. Don't forget to subscribe.